think y'all ready? Season 2, episode 17. Hey yo, we in here again. It's been a minute since we did an episode like this, because the last time we did a gaming episode. But don't you fret, my audio listeners and video watchers. We are not gaming this time. You don't have to see anybody scream and run away from aliens today. But yeah, we back with another one, and this is gonna be a mainly gaming related topic episode, because we always talk about anime or some other random stuff, but we're trying to be diverse, fluctuate, be water in a river and flow. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. If you are on, we are on YouTube and Spotify with the video and audio. You can find us on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. I think Google Podcasts, all the major stuff that you would normally listen to. And if you don't, even on Amazon, but if we're not on a platform that you want to listen to, let us know. We'll reach out to you. We are Gas the Podcast on Twitter, YouTube, IG, all that. You'll find us there. And that's what I got to say. But we're going to start off with some intros, such as anime and gaming. We're going to start off with Dom, man.
Yo,
say what up.
What up, y'all? Hey, I don't know if you said it, recording. Today's Wednesday, the 23rd.
Yeah.
What have I been doing? I've been playing some games. I was playing Street Fighter. I was like, man, kind of tired of Street Fighter. So I got back on Guilty Gear Strive. Man, that game is fun though. I ain't gonna lie. Guilty Gear probably one of the best fighting games that's like in rotation right now.
It's on Game Pass.
I like it more than Street Fighter. Now that all the more characters and stuff came out. But yeah, I've been playing that. That has been a fun experience. Been playing Baldur's Gate 3 that came out this year. I'll talk, I guess, more on that later. That game is really fun. Anybody who likes RPGs, I'll recommend that to you. It's like D&D the game. What else we got? Other than that, yeah, I ain't been doing too much. I still been slowly but surely watching Reincarnated as a Slime. I know I told GP I was watching that, man. Went and watched the whole thing, man.
Yep, I'm on season 3, bro. Catch up. I don't waste time crying over every episode. I watch it, man.
Nah. Look.
Why you shooting like that? Like, dang, hold up. I got a sound for you somewhere. Hold on. Do I have? Nope, not no more. It's gone.
Okay, he ain't got the sound. All right. Other than that, man, I ain't been up to too much.
There you go.
Yeah, duck quack, man. I ain't been up to that. Other than that, not too much. It just been chilling. Other than that, It ain't been too eventful.
That's
lately
cool
for me, man.
Even though it's been like a month, you just been sitting there. We trying to playing games with you, and you just.
I know the last time.
Is there like a bit test? Is there a bit test coming up or anything like that?
Well, I guess I plan to take my Security Plus, and I've been studying for that. I feel like I'm ready. Been doing these practice tests, been making good grades on those 90s. So I think I'm ready to go ahead and take the rest. Go ahead and take the test.
I'll hit you with a question. What's blue jacking?
That's the thing with the Bluetooth, your Bluetooth phone.
Okay.
Hey, it's multiple choice for a reason. I just need
the
basis. I need the basis of the answer, and I got you, bro. I was on it though, right?
Well, it got the word blue in it, so it's half the answer.
It's like taking stuff from Bluetooth, man. Leave your Bluetooth just sitting on.
Hey,
but nah,
you just sound it out, man. Sound it out.
Hey, man. Yeah, nah. Yeah. Other than that, I ain't been doing too much. Nah. Last time we did this, I had a lot to say, even though that was like 3 weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah. And let y'all take it away this time.
I guess you're just a almost empty revolver. Got one bullet in there. You gotta reload eventually. But all right, GP. What's up, man? What's going on with you?
What's going on, y'all? Like Dom said, he put me on Reincarnated as a Slime, so I'm caught up on that. Season 3 got maybe like 6 episodes. I don't know if this is a real season. I feel like it's a blooper reel because so much fan service in the first 3 episodes. I almost stopped watching it. But I'm invested, but they really threw me off. I started JJK. I watched through episode 2, and I really wasn't feeling it. Like, it kept the same theme, which was good, but
2 episodes?
I just wasn't feeling, so I stopped watching it. So I'm letting
Hey,
it
he watched
catch
it
up.
before it got to the really good episode people was talking about.
Exactly. Golly, man.
Like I said, I'm letting it get to the point. Cause even the beginning of JJK the first time, it was just the exact same. So I'm just like, you know what, let me let it build up. I'm gonna come back to it. So I watched Jack Ryan, Amazon Prime, season 4. It's supposed to be the final season. I thought it ended well. Good action show. If you like action and unbelievable situations people get out of, that's a good one. And then I finished the Secret Invasion, Marvel. I started that, finished it. I will say, if you told me it was not a Marvel movie, it would be better. But because I say movie, if I knew it was a Marvel show, it wasn't as good as it could have been. I do think it's one of the better ones, considering because Marvel been putting out some boo boo. You got a sound effect for that, man? You could play that or
Let
something.
me see if I can find some doo doo real quick.
That's what they've been dropping.
I got you. I got this.
Yeah, that's what you do after you watch a series nowadays. Like, did I just waste 6 hours of my life watching this? But granted, this was only like 30 minutes an episode, so I was happy about that. But nonetheless, if it wasn't a Marvel show, I actually thought it'd be better. But since it was okay. I think the acting was good. The plot was kind of silly, but the acting was good. So shout out to Samuel, and also the guy, I do not know his name. He was the main villain. The actual actor, he played Malcolm X in a movie. It's on Amazon Prime, but it was him, Jim Brown, Muhammad Ali, and someone else. They all met up one night. So that's a great movie. I'm gonna find the name of the movie before this episode over with to tell y'all. But that's a really great movie. I think he's a good actor. He's very diverse, and I hope he gets acknowledged. With all that being said, games, Rento, of course, Valheim's finally losing a little shine off his mantle for me. So I kind of been able to slow down on that and just been playing Rento, or actually just going to the gym. I dropped my gym days from 4 to 2, and so trying to get back at that. So that's about it though for me. Ain't too much else happening.
Oh, you want to go to the gym 2 days a week now?
Yeah, I play basketball, so 3 days for me right now. I just been eating very well.
Okay. Any reason?
Before I was going on 4 days. I just got tired. I'm taking a break. My off season.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I ain't talking about. I've been going to the gym consistently, 3-4 days out of the week. Yeah, 4 days most of the time.
Okay.
Like GP said, I go 3 days and then do basketball. And sometimes I go like a Saturday if I ain't going to play basketball. Also, I know. Besides, I've been seeing Trey at the gym.
Riceboro?
Yeah. No. He go to the other one, the one on Windsor.
Okay. What time you go after work?
Like after work, yeah. When I get off work 5:30, and he get off like at 5, so we just go.
Y'all
I
work
know
out together?
it be sweating
Yeah.
up in there, man. I know. Well,
Yeah. For some reason, like the Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Friday, those days don't be busy at all.
that's good.
If you go like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So right after work, it'd be busy time. By like 7 o'clock, if you go like at 7, it don't be a lot of people. It don't be a lot of people.
Yeah, it's
in there.
like between 4 and like 6.
People going to work and get in there. Yeah, I get to what I need to though, so I ain't complaining too much.
That's cool, man. Yeah, the caveat, I average 4 days a week, unless I'm sick. But yeah, man, I did a good bit of number of things on my intro. Let me see what I got. I've been studying for CEH. I plan on taking that test next week. So I put down
Certified ethical hacker, for some who don't know what that means.
Yeah, so I'm about to be hacking y'all, making y'all show up. Maybe put some AI versions of y'all up or something. I'm joking. But what else? I put down Valheim a little bit. I've been playing that though, but yeah, as far as games, I've been playing Valheim. I play Apex every now and then with my girl. We beat Remnant 2 the first time. I don't know if we're gonna beat it any more than that. It depends. But like, it's a game that requires multiple playthroughs because you see like just the one time we played after beating the boss, we play like a whole different world that we have, or part of the game we haven't seen before, so which is cool. But I don't know if we're gonna go back to it because there's so much coming out, and I got schoolwork. Yeah, but yeah, Apex, Valheim, and Remnant 2 are the games I've been playing. Actually, I played probably about 2 hours worth of Immortals of Avium as well. I'll talk to y'all about that in the gaming news section. Well, I mean, it's the gaming impressions part. I'll say, I mean, it's okay. You know, the only reason I'm really playing it is because EA gave, like, they actually gave this game an opportunity to exist. Like, it's a single player game. I said this before in the podcast, but it's a single player game. It's a new IP, and it's backed by EA. And like, I'm like, you know what? Like, we need more of those. We need more single player new IPs being backed by these AAA publishers and stuff. So I was gonna try it out regardless of what the reviews are gonna say. And the reviews are kind of like mixed. They're like, yeah, it's alright, you know, like I think on average like 6-7 out of 10 game, and that's kind of where I would put it so far. It's not like super great, but it's not pretty bad, man. It's like a pretty decent game. It's a game that if it would have came like a good 360 era kind of game, and that's not a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you need to play like a game that's kind of watered down a little bit versus like all this extra crap that's going on nowadays. But
Right.
pretty decent game. But like I said, only about 2 hours in it, so I don't know. I could just tell from what I played. That's what I got. As far as anime, me and my girl, we rewatched JJK season 1 and finished that. Pretty good. It was definitely good. Definitely enjoyed it. I think watching it a second time, like, I'm like, okay, like the hype, I could kind of tone down my hype for the show overall, because I mean, I just saw it for a second time, so but it's still really good, man.
That's how I felt watching this season 2 so far.
Okay.
Still a good show. I ain't denying that, but I said, okay, let me settle down.
So I watched some of season 2. We stopped. There's a fight. There's 2 fights. Okay, there's like 3 fights that happen. We further than you, but we watched and we stopped after that 3rd fight, essentially. Big fight, like story-based fight. And yeah, we was enjoying it. It was pretty good. I mean, yeah, it started off kind of weak, but I mean, a lot of anime start off kind of weak, so.
Right.
But yeah, it was cool. I didn't want to watch anymore because I didn't want to catch up, because the next arc actually starts, I think, this weekend. So I'm gonna let it kind of chill for a couple weeks. But we watched some movies. We watched Wrath the Man. Okay, so I watched it. What? It's a movie called Wrath the Man. It stars Jason Tatum. What's his name? The dude that's in the transporter.
But say Jason
Statham.
Jason. Oh, I think he's about the NBA player. Like, he in the movie now.
Jason Statham. Yes, Jason Statham. I don't know how you pronounce it. The guy that's in the transporter. No, the bald guy or half bald guy with the 5 o'clock shadow. He's always in the action movies. Come on, guys.
Right.
He's in the Fast series now, anyways. He's in the Megalodon. The Megalodon.
I think I know who you're talking about. You're talking about
this.
Yeah,
Google him, Jesus. Just Google him.
Jason Statham.
About that bald guy?
Yeah, Jason Statham. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
He was with The Rock.
Yes.
In his movie.
Yeah. Hobbs and Shaw or something like that. Which I didn't watch.
That's his name, huh? I was just watching the video talking about him.
Y'all getting on my nerves, bro.
I don't remember names.
You said Jason Tatum, bro.
That's it, bro. I like that was way off. Anyways.
Jason Tatum, a whole different dude.
I said Statham or something. Stathams, whatever, dog. That movie sucks. He apparently people like it though. A lot of people like it. No, Wrath the Man.
No, yeah. Oh, yes, Wrath the Man. I'm stupid.
A lot of people like it. The trailer made it look like it was gonna be really good, but the reason I don't like it, and no spoilers, it's just like it don't really have a point. It's like, okay, it has a point, but it never like sees it through, and it's like so unnatural for like a movie. Apparently, like maybe like French movies are kind of like that, where they have like a story where like it might lead to something, but at the end, like everybody just like something happens and like nothing gets solved really. it's weird, dog. And people like that kind of storytelling. I don't. It's not for me. I hated it. I mean, y'all might like it, but like I said, I like stuff that makes sense, and it didn't make sense. I wish I could spoil it for y'all. Y'all might want to watch it, but
What you watched it on?
I think we rented it for like $3-4.
Oh, that's even worse. Ugh.
That was just man, it's $3-4, man.
Ugh.
Anyways,
That's worse. Bro.
we watched The Pope's Exorcist. I was actually pretty tired, but she said she think it was an okay movie. It wasn't like a bad movie. It was like okay.
You said Pope Exorcist?
The Pope's Exorcist.
Oh, that movie.
Yeah. It's like, from what I seen, bro, it's like a regular Exorcist movie, but it's more action based. As in, like, it's less about them trying to exorcise this demon. It's more about the Pope Exorcist himself. Like him, like he's like the action movie. He's like, oh my gosh, that's the Exorcist. He's coming to exorcise this super powerful demon or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different kind of perspective. So it's not necessarily horror unless you really care. But I don't care about Exorcist type movies. It's all the same. They all just crack up and do all that stuff and yell, and people fly all over the place. And that's what happened in the movie. For what I saw, like I said, I can't really review it though because I've fallen asleep. More so because I was tired and the movie sucked. But like I said, like yeah, whatever. But there is a movie that I do recommend. I got a recommendation, guys. It's a movie called Missing. It's on Netflix. I think it's a Netflix exclusive, actually. Let me see. Missing. Netflix. Bruh. Not the Netflix engineer that's missing. There's a movie called Missing on Netflix. I think it's a Netflix original. And it's actually a pretty decent movie. I give it like a high 8 out of 10. But the reason I recommend it is because, like, it does a lot of like investigation type stuff and research type stuff in the movie that I like, and cause I research a lot of stuff, so it kind of resonated with me. And they do kind of a pretty good job at kind of masking like the key points. I don't want to say certain words, but the key points of the movie. So it's on Netflix. I actually implore y'all to watch it. It's actually a pretty good movie. I don't think you'll watch that movie and be like, man, that was a waste of time. Like, no, I feel like you would enjoy the movie. That's why I say I recommend it.
Did you see the other movie about the dude with the internet? I think he ended up missing. This came out maybe 3-4 years ago. It was a series though.
Nah, I ain't watch a series.
Well, was it a series? It might have been. I think you did watch it, but I could be wrong. But
I mean,
it was
maybe.
basically the husband first he ended up missing. Then it was like he might have been cheating. He may have been killed. They didn't know where he was. Everyone asking where he is. Mm-hmm. And then it was an online video of him. And if he didn't do these certain things, he was gonna die basically. And they played it online. Everybody was playing it, but I can't remember it. But that's the type of vibes it gave me when I saw that trailer for the first time. And I saw Missing. Okay,
so if you've seen something like that before, it might not hit as much. I don't watch a lot of like movies like that, like people going missing and stuff, because I really don't be caring that much. But I saw a couple people recommend that movie, Missing, on Netflix, so I decided to take a look, and I enjoyed myself. It was pretty good. But like I said, I don't watch a lot of like missing movies, like, oh, this person's missing, unless it's like a horror film, and this ain't that. This is like a straight up investigative thriller kind of film. So, but if you like that kind of stuff, you'll like this. So it's not bad. It's pretty good. Yeah.
I know you brought up Post Exorcist. I was thinking horror movies are like getting worse and worse, bro. Cause I don't know, y'all know they released that Insidious movie.
I don't know. I hope you didn't think that was gonna be good.
No, I knew it wasn't gonna be from the trailers. But I heard, from what I hear, it was worse than I expected. I heard that movie was straight buns. And then I seen that the people who make Insidious are making a Nun too. When the first Nun movie was bad, bro, it hurts, bro. It hurts to see. But that I heard though, that movie Talk to Me was actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to see.
So I plan to go see it this weekend. GTC Theaters having a $4 movie weekend this weekend.
Oh really? Oh, yeah. That's great. Cause guess what? We ain't gonna have our kids this weekend. for the first time ever. So we're gonna go to the movies and see that. That sounds like a great idea. Yes, sir.
Good job, dog.
Yeah.
Put them on.
Yeah, because we wanted to see. Well, I wanted to see it too after seeing reviews and stuff.
Yeah, heard
And I
it
was like, you
good.
know what?
It's
We're gonna
gonna
watch another horror movie in the theater. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Appreciate it. Shout out to you.
be no problem.
What
But
was
yeah,
that called? Talk to me.
Yeah,
talk to me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I seen the trailers. I was like, I don't know if this is be any good because concept was different.
Yeah.
But
I was
then
like,
people talked about it. I was like, okay.
yeah, they was like, this is the best horror movie in years. I was like, all right, don't say stuff like that. Made me go buy tickets. But anyways, that's my long intro, man. I actually did a lot since the last time we talked. So y'all even got a recommendation out of me. So without further ado, GP Sports Minute, man.
All right, man. It's a lot, so I'm gonna make this quick. If we did it last week, this would be recent news, but I want to say congratulations to all the NBA players, men, women, coaches that got inducted to the Hall of Fame. I'm not about to go over every name, but
Paul Pierce.
mainly the people I cared about was Dwayne Wade, Dirk Nowitzki, Tony Parker, Greg Popovich. I mean, I like Powell too, but those are the people that I care about. You know, Gene Best, congrats. Gary Blair, I'm not gonna keep going, but congrats. You know, it's a big honor. But I'm definitely happy to say I witnessed Dwayne Wade from his rookie year. I witnessed when he lost to Detroit and came back the next year and won the championship. I seen Tony Parker do his thing. I seen Dirk Nowitzki go from he's kind of good to like this dude is that dude. I seen Pau Gasol go from Memphis kind of being good and then went to the Lakers. He's arguably the best power forward over the next 3 to 4 years with COVID. You know, so I've seen those guys. I've seen Popovich, so I'm happy to see a legacy and say, you know what, I'm glad I witnessed that, I experienced that. So congrats to them. Part of my childhood, you know, immortalized forever now, that nothing can take that away from the guys. So congrats on that. Baseball, I ain't got too much baseball news. Shout out to the Braves. I just want to say Braves #1 right now, 82-44. Them boys are balling. I just hope we don't choke like we did last year and lose too early. Let's get to another championship, boys. Let's win one so I can buy me a Braves shirt, because I don't have one yet. I don't really support y'all like that, I'm not gonna lie, but I would buy it if y'all win the second one. With that being said, they won tonight. They beat the Mets 7-0. Go and spank them boys out, get them out the way. Now, this is my most exciting news. Y'all know Shannon left Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
You know, stuff started happening. They left. The show Undisputed went on a hiatus. They are getting Richard Sherman to come in and replace Shannon. I love it. I didn't know who they was gonna get to replace Shannon, because that was some big shoes to fill. But Richard Sherman and Skip Bayless already have history, like beef history. So I thought it was a perfect match. Richard Sherman don't really take no punches, and he actually can, I'm gonna use a word, he can actually articulate his thoughts pretty well. Like, he doesn't have a hard time speaking. I've seen that over the years in his interviews and press conferences, that he does a real good job and has a pretty good, you know, just, I don't want to say diction, but just really all around, he can do well in front of a camera. So I'm excited about that. Also, and maybe not as important, First Take, where ESPN let go Keyshawn Johnson and Michael Irvin, they're going to be joining Undisputed as well. So it's going to be 4 hosts. I don't know if it's going to be an everyday thing that they're going to be there, but they're going to join the show now. So it should be Keyshawn Johnson, Michael Irvin, Richard Sherman, and Skip Bayless. I'm actually excited for it to see what happens. And of course, Shannon Sharp is going to do 2 days for First Take. So I'm interested to see how the new dynamic is going to be, which show might pull out, but I definitely will check them out. Football season upon us. I'm excited for it, man. Teams getting ready. If you about to play fantasy football, man, make sure you pick the right players, do your research, and have fun with it. You know, don't stress about it. Don't be staying up till 4:00 a.m. trying to get a trade waiver on the waiver wire. Go to sleep. Have fun. And any more news for me? Oh, USA basketball. Anthony Edwards. They say he may be that guy. They say he may be that dog that take him to the whole FIBA championship. They got 5-0. They never lost in the exhibition round. So the real stuff started in a few days where they're going to be playing for gold medal. And so shout out to the USA. I hope them boys play good. It's a lot of young guys that are not established yet. So they might make a name for themselves. And I'm happy to see that it's not like Kevin Durant and LeBron and all this jazz. Like some of the young guys and let them get the shine, and hopefully they win and take a gold home. And shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson, first place. I can't lie, people clowned her bad when she got in trouble with the weed. And she bounced back, a year or two, maybe 2 years later, she the champion. So I respect her for winning that way, and I respect her slogan when she said, "I'm not bad, I'm better." I can definitely respect that, because she could have easily just faded into oblivion when everybody was on her, but she stayed at her craft, she worked at it, and now she on top again. So shout out to her. I'm happy to hear that she overcame all that. And the last but sad news, I'm not gonna lie, it ain't that sad, but Michael Orr. Are y'all familiar with Michael Orr?
Heard of him. Hold up.
Heard of him.
You know that movie, The Blind Side?
Oh,
is based
yeah,
on
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. So apparently it came out saying his family didn't really adopt him. They just had him sign some papers to the things that he would have gotten or things that would have benefited him, they got instead. And apparently he just found out more recent. Like, he didn't know about this till recent. Now he's suing them for like the movie and the books and just all the things. I'm like,
crazy,
what?
bro.
Yeah, like Sandra Bullock made me love his mom. Now I'm supposed to be mad at her. It's like, dang, it's a real sad situation. If they did see him as like, oh wow, he's a big guy, maybe he can make it to the NFL, we can use him to make us, some money. I would hate if that's true. I don't know if it's true. Once again, it's allegedly, so don't take what I'm saying as truth. But I hate that it's come to this, because I always thought it was a good story. Even though Michael Orr played for the Carolina Panthers, when we went to the Super Bowl, he was our left tackle at the time, I believe, and he played pretty well. And then the next year, he started having pills issue, and he was taking pills, and then they had to kick him out the league, and he just never came back. So I hope he can bounce back. He did win with the Ravens a Super Bowl, so I'm glad of that. But I really hope he can have a semblance of a good life after football. I just feel like it's never been right ever since he started taking those pills back in 2016. He may have gotten over that, but I just feel like his life around him is just so shaky. So I hope he can really find some ground. And if it is true with the family, that's really a sad situation. So hope he bounce back, man. And just because you're rich or make money don't mean your life is going to be perfect. And this is just another prime example of that. And that's all I got for Sports Minute, man.
Didn't they have like a conservatorship or something like that with them too?
Oh, what now?
Like a conservatorship?
Yeah.
Like what Britney Spears had going on? Didn't they say he had something like that going on with him too?
Apparently.
I don't even know, bro. I really don't know.
Gotcha.
You could be right.
I think they was talking about something like that too, and that's crazy, man.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
I remember seeing that movie as a kid, man.
How y'all feel about that statement? Her name's Sha'Carri. That's how you say it. Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah. What statement?
She was like, I don't care about the world. She saw the world turn on her or something like that.
She's not lying.
She's not lying, but what if I introduced or stated or said, we was really more so just concerned because like she didn't get to go into the Olympics because she was smoking marijuana. I think wasn't that the main cause? Like, I don't remember, but wasn't that like the main cause? Like, yo, like.
I think so. Yeah, they used that because she tested positive for weed. She was ineligible to do the Olympics.
Yeah.
But the thing was, at the time, people got tested for far worse. Like, people been tested positive for steroids.
Yeah.
And still been able to run.
Okay.
That was kind of the main. Was like the main thing. Like, we don't. Well, let me say this. I don't know if weed making you faster. But I know other drugs make you faster, and people was guilty of those, but somehow they still was able to race, but she couldn't for this. That was the big news outside of people clowning her. Now that's totally different. You getting clowned, I can't help you with that.
Okay. But yeah, shout out to her though, for real.
Yeah. Some people, I will admit, you're not alone in that statement, because somebody did say, hey, we're not going to sit here and act like you didn't smoke weed like a silly person just because you won.
Yeah.
There's like, I'm not apologizing for joking on you for doing something you shouldn't have been doing. I'm like, okay, I get that. Yeah.
Just holding accountability, we want the best for you, you know what I'm saying? We can't be going out here like tripping up,
Right.
But nah, I thought that was just funny because I saw both sides of the argument. I'm like,
Right. Same. Yep. I agree with you on that.
So shout out to GP with all of that. We're gonna have to change Sports Minute to sports talk or something. I don't know.
Hey man, if we don't have an episode but every month, it's gonna be that's what's gonna happen.
I feel you. We gonna get better. I am, man. We really gonna get better at this. Like, I know I'm gonna go ahead. I've been getting kind of motivated to do content again, for real, low key.
So you said how you said that and you kind of took a break. I'm saying the same thing for the gym thing. Just taking a little break.
Oh
And
yeah.
I feel like that motivation to come back. It just come back. Sometimes you just gotta slow down and focus on other stuff. Give it a break and it'll come back.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I took a long break. I had to. I had kids, but and I'm in school. But yeah, man, we're gonna be back. So gaming news, real quick. Gamescom 2023 is happening right now. Opening the night live was, I believe, yesterday. Jeff Keighley was leading the stage, and prior to the live show, he was like, this showing / showcase. Excuse me. It's gonna focus more on games that has already been announced, but there were some new announcements such as Little Nightmares 3, which is coming out in 2024. I highly recommend that game if you like horror games, but you're kind of too scared to play them. I think this one is really good to play because it's not like it's not first person, you're not directly third person. You kind of like camera outward and you control the character. You solve puzzles and stuff, but I really like Little Nightmares. Recommend that one. And Killing Floor 3 got announced, but there's no date on that one. If I didn't say a date for Little Nightmares, it's 2024. But yeah, Killing Floor 3. That is a PC game. I think it's coming out on consoles and stuff too this time around. But yeah, Killing Floor is pretty much like a horror based game. But that was one of my first PC games I was playing when I built my PC actually.
I remember going over to your house and playing it, bro.
Yep.
Black Bennett guy, bro.
You wasn't too scared to play it though?
Killing Floor is not
it's more like a imagine like Left 4 Dead kind of, but like just
like
rounds.
like a
horror
zombie
mode
game
or something. Yeah, zombies horror mode. Yeah.
So Little Nightmares is the horror game, but we're talking about Killing Floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the horror game.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's some other notable games that were shown, such as Alan Wake 2, super excited for that. Sonic Heroes or Sonic something, new Sonic game is 4-player co-op. I'm kind of interested in that, but it's like, I think it's like $60 or $70. I'm like, I don't know. It's a lot of money for a Sonic game.
Everybody making everything. A 2D Sonic game at that.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, man. They got a free update for the latest Sonic Frontiers that came out too. Apparently turned Super Sonic 2 or something.
Ain't it?
Oh.
Yeah, apparently he leveled up.
He literally went Super Sonic, right? He transforms again. All he gets is some lightning bolts, bro, around him. His eyes blue eyes.
I am here for it, yo. Do it, bro. Do it.
I ain't gonna lie though, that still sound pretty cool though.
Hey, the dude who made Sonic said Super Sonic was inspired by Dragon Ball Z.
That's cool.
Yeah,
obviously
that makes
it's
sense.
Obvious, right.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying he actually came out and said it.
It's good that he said it, right. But I agree with you though. It's like, bro, he can't look like that and say Dragon Ball Z did inspire something.
Facts. But yeah, a lot of games on Gamescom, so be on the lookout for new gameplay and impressions or whatnot. But Red Dead Redemption Remaster, I stated this, I believe, the last episode we were talking, not the last gaming episode we had. So apparently that came out, and it's super lame and scammy because it's not like a remake of the Redemption. It's just it's a port that's been ported to the Switch and the PS4. I think people bought it though, unfortunately. So
that's crazy. It was like what, $50, $60?
It was like $50. Yes, it was $50. Nah, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
They ain't have to port it 360.
Look, man.
Like, the old game.
Y'all, before y'all told me Spider-Man Morales was a port, I bought it too.
Nah, Morales wasn't a port though. I mean, it's a port, but like
And that's what y'all told
it's,
me.
it's a port doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Like if it's a
But it's
port
the
of an
port of
old
a
game,
360 game, bro. Like a 360.
Yeah,
like
like,
early 360 too.
that's
Like
that's
early
bad.
360.
But if you port in like a game that's new, like recently, that's like because they might give you more options, like different graphics options or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not a entire like remaster. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a port of a newer game is not bad versus like an older game. So, but yeah, the next Call of Duty is gonna be Modern Warfare 3, and it's a direct sequel to Modern Warfare 2, which came out last year. And they're gonna have an open world zombies. That's like one of the newer things that they were kind of like marketing. And a new campaign and stuff, and a lot of stuff from the multiplayer from the previous Call of Duty will carry over as well. So if you like Call of Duty, check that out. I'll probably get it just because I like the campaigns. I really do. I'm interested in the open world zombies as well. But yeah, that's about gaming news I kind of wanted to speak on. That's not everything that happened between the last episode and now, but we'll be here forever if I was to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just go look it up on Google if you know. Anything. I feel like this is the most notable stuff anyway. What?
I have a few. I know this might be a little. The voice of Mario stepped down. If y'all didn't know,
Bro, I do not care.
he doesn't talk much.
No,
He
listen,
don't
I
even
do
talk, bro.
care. Keep going. Keep Dom. Keep going.
He
care.
stepped
What
down.
happened?
He's becoming now the voice of Naruto. I mean, not Mario is stepping down. He's becoming an ambassador, Nintendo ambassador. So he's still gonna go around and talk about Nintendo, but he won't be the official voice anymore. I thought about that. I was like, he doesn't talk much. Just a few noises.
What was his reasoning though?
Don't matter, bro.
He just getting old, man.
He just don't want to do it.
I feel on that.
All he did was Wahoo, Mamma Mia, Pizzeria.
There you go.
Anything
So
else?
disrespectful, bro. What Mario do to you? Like, oh.
Bro, I'm just saying, like, he just
I know
said
we
a
talk
couple
about
words.
Sonic, bro. Listen, you can talk about Sonic and still like Mario too. You don't have to dislike both.
I like both of them, man. What do you mean?
I'm sorry. You don't have to dislike one to like the other.
I like both of them. I just didn't care about the person that said like 3 Mario words stepping down. They're gonna get somebody that sounds just like Mario and put them in there.
Hell, I get it.
When the last time you played Mario just for the dialogue? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
What I'm saying though, but if somebody starts saying,
Rabbits, bro.
I'm saying no, somebody say it differently, it's gonna be like, bro, who is this?
Bro, no, you're
ain't
not.
going
No,
to
you're
do
not. Nah, if we're talking about the movie, then that's a different story. But we're not talking about the movie.
Right.
Some recent game releases, upcoming game releases. Starfield releasing soon. Early access in September 1st. You gotta pay like $100 if you want to play it early, but you can wait because it's coming on Game Pass. I think it comes out on the 6th of September, but that is the next big game. Maybe the 5th of September. I don't know. Maybe I'm lying. I don't know the exact day. I forgot, but check that out.
I forgot an important game. Madden is come out.
I heard it's Are you asking? I think it is out.
You.
Oh,
Madden
okay.
is
out
out
already.
It's out.
Have you played it? Are you gonna play it?
I'm returning. That's what I should have made in my intro. I will return this season. That's it. Nothing else. I'll update you on my journey when I get the game.
Yeah, your journey on promoting scammy behavior. Shout out to GP,
listen,
man.
I'm gonna have to learn the hard way. I know you told me Soup about the PC world. Listen, I'm gonna have to learn the hard way. It's crossplay. So all the people that used to run from me because they had a different system, they can't run no more. Even though I suck now.
Cosplay too as well.
Even though I'm sorry now, so I probably won't be able to take advantage like I would 5 years ago. But who's counting?
Good luck.
But yeah, Madden's coming back. I'm about to get on Madden, y'all. So if you find me on Madden, I'm gonna give you my gamer tag. We're gonna get on it, man. Let's play, let's practice, and we're gonna be the best.
Good luck.
Don't look like that, bro. Why you look like that, man?
Look, man, I'm happy for you.
Be happy for you.
I'll be have fun.
Be happy for it. Be happy for it, man.
Immortals of Avium just came out. I told y'all I played that game. Armored Core 6 releasing this Friday. I think it got like 87 on Metacritic, so I think a lot of people liking it. Sea of Stars, I think that came out or is coming out recently. Or have recently came out. That's like a RPG. I think like a spiritual successor, sort of, to Chrono Cross or something like that. Could be wrong, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is definitely a spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio. A lot of people like that. I'm actually gonna play that.
That's the name of it. Thank you. I've been looking for that name.
Yeah, Atlas Fallen came out and mixed reviews. And the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, which is a multiplayer game, I think it's a 3v4 asymmetrical game. I could be wrong, but it's kind of like
Dead by
Daylight. Yeah,
I heard it's fun.
I heard it's fun too. I heard it's pretty decent actually. I don't really care about those kind of games though, but yeah. So those most recent games is notable releases. So next episode you'll be hearing from me about Starfield for sure. I'll be playing on that. Oh, excuse me, but so into the main topic. Y'all ready? Because apparently
I'm ready, bro.
66% of us played 5 games this year. While the other 33% is lost in the sauce.
Man, I don't gotta talk about your brother like that, man.
I'm gonna kick it off. I always go last on this, so I'm gonna kick it off, man. So top 5 games we played this year. It could be any game this year, not a game that came out this year. It could be a game that came out whenever. My number 5 is Resident Evil 4 Remake. I did not enjoy this game we're gonna do this. How we're gonna do 5 to 2, and then we might have an honorable mention if you got one, and then you talk about your one. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 Remake was my number 5. Didn't like it as much as a lot of other people. A lot of people gave it like a 9 out of 10. I give it like a 8, like a chill 8. It's a pretty good game. The graphics was great. Great remake. I enjoyed my time with it. Honestly, I probably would have enjoyed it more if there wasn't so many games that came out this year. I probably would have replayed it. I ain't got time for that at all. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I got to say about my number 5. Really good game. If you like Resident Evil, you'll love this game. I think I would definitely put Resident Evil 2 Remake above this one by a lot. I really enjoyed Resident Evil 2 Remake. I don't know if it was nostalgia or what, but I wasn't the biggest fan of the OG RE4 either. I liked it, but like I said, I wasn't like a lot of people think like this is the best Resident Evil, like you know. But yeah, that's me. You can raise your hand if you want to go next, I guess.
let me ask you a question.
What up?
When did I build my PC?
Last year, October.
Did I play Final Fantasy this year? That's the question.
You played Spider-Man first, right? So I think you played.
Yeah,
I think you did play
Spider-Man first.
I think you did play Final Fantasy this year.
Okay.
Yeah, it was this year.
And you start jotting down the games you played.
Now he got 3 games.
You're a gamer now, man.
So I just want people to understand why I had to ask this question. So we came up with top 5 games for the year, but if you only played 5 games or even less, it's a little harder to think of your top 5 when you're limited. However, what I will say is number 5 for me has to be Miles Morales. Fun game. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, the game was fun. I had a great time playing the game, but comparing it to the first one, it's no comparison. I mean, once again, fun game, had a great time. I enjoyed it. Great graphics, storyline was cool, all that. But once again, comparing it to the OG, it's like, it's not the same. And the game was quick. Like, I did a mission, and next thing I heard was, "Are you sure you want to do this? This is the end of the game." Like, what? I thought we were just getting started. So that part, and kind of hear that it was not necessarily a port, but wasn't a full game. I have to ding it some points. But Miles Morales was my number 5. Great game. Definitely recommend you playing it, but understand if you played the first one and you're looking for that same exact thing, you're not going to get it with Miles Morales.
You know, it's funny.
Yes.
GP always talking about how we don't read, but this man don't listen. But I told this man it's not a full game. I can't. I'm like, oh, this is like DLC.
You didn't say that at first,
it's
bro.
like
You did not
DLC,
say that at first.
bro.
No, you did not. Let me listen to an episode, because you did not tell me that.
I said this DLC. It's not a sequel, man.
No. No.
This man over here
Dom,
thinking.
did he say that? Dom,
I don't remember. Yeah.
y'all told me after the
I
fact.
swear we said. I swear we
Nah,
said.
bro.
No,
You don't
I
listen.
said, dang, the game about to be over already. You said, yeah, that's because it's a DLC. I was
I
like, oh,
told
really?
you like 3 times, bro.
Because originally we convinced you to get it. You was like, all right, because originally you said,
That's what it was.
No,
Originally, I wasn't
wait.
gonna get it.
No,
I
originally
wasn't
you
gonna
said,
get it.
oh, if that's the case, I can wait then.
No.
And
I
then-
had Soup. I said, it's the
I
game
think you played the
different.
first one, and then you liked the first one so much, you was like, man, now I gotta
No.
play Miles Morales.
Exactly.
what
Because if it was a
happened. I
sequel,
played
you
the
would have
first
got
one.
it.
No.
We told
I
you what
played
it
the first
was,
one.
bro. We told
And
you
I
what it was.
I said, wow, I love this game. Should I play the second one? And Soup said, it's really the same game. Like, they have a few new abilities, but it's really the same thing. And I said, no, I ain't gonna get it then. And then I ended up getting it anyway. That's what Soup said. He didn't say nothing about no, it was a blah, blah, blah mess. He said it's the same game.
You ain't listen, bro.
Hey, yeah, it was. They filled the rest of the game with collectibles, bro. That's the rest of the time supposed to be time spent doing. I did go and get everything though. It was something I did while I was just at work. I went and got 100% of everything the first playthrough you could have do at least. I ain't do New Game Plus.
I told myself I was gonna go back to the first Spider-Man and get everything because I was at 98%.
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna go back and do it, and I never did.
Basically finished.
I know. I really am. It's like literally one side mission, like one set of side missions I need. But nonetheless, Miles Morales. Sorry. Go ahead now.
All right, so number 5. I'm gonna just start off with Street Fighter 6. It came out this year. I was playing that. I've been having fun. It's enjoyable. Fighting game. I like it. I didn't like Street Fighter 5. I didn't play Street Fighter 5, but I know I ain't really like Street Fighter games that much before this one. I never been one for like the the footsies type gameplay and fighting games.
What do you mean footsie? Like
So you know, it's
do
more
low
of
kick or
like a
something?
not. It's more like a
Like a
that
poke.
kind of where the name come from, but like poke. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
it's
okay.
not like long combos. It's like you get in with a poke and then you back in kind of a neutral state. You know, one person getting advantage. I like more games like Tekken. You know, where you get hit when you get hit, it might lead to a whole combo, man. Half your health gone. But then you know, that's why I like Tekken. Games like Tekken more. Guilty Gear. But besides that, let me stop downplaying the game. I've been like, this is actually a Street Fighter game I actually liked. I really enjoyed it. The mechanics they added compared to different Street Fighter games are really fun. And then, you know, I've interested enough to continuously play this fighting game without putting it down already. Even without many friends to play with. Yeah. It's enjoyable.
Okay. I was gonna play it, but I ain't got time, bro. I ain't got time. Man.
And then
I
looking at the games
really
coming
wanted to
out,
play
man,
that
it's
game, too.
too much stuff coming out, bro.
Yeah, I really wanted to play that game. I feel like fighting games, man, you gotta get in there early, and if you get in there late, nah,
Right.
don't even try it, man.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I miss
By
my
the time you
mark,
get
bro.
online, all the noobs gone, bro.
I know him, man. I get in there, I get choke slammed like before they
There'll
even
be
say
a few
start.
of them, though, bro. There'll be a few of them.
Yeah, nah, man. If anything, I'm gonna get Tekken though. I like Tekken more. Tekken's more my style anyway. But I'm pretty sure I would have I always wanted to get in a Street Fighter, but I guess this year just wasn't for me, man. I guess maybe not meant to be, you know.
It's a good one to get into, though. So I'll say that much. I'll say, like, if you wait till like a new season, it'll probably get rejuvenated again. New players come back in.
Possibly, but if they announce Marvel vs. Capcom, I'll probably hop on that.
They already did. They said a new one coming out.
Why are you lying?
I'm telling you the truth. It was revealed already. At Evo. Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 4 was revealed at Evo. Thought you knew, bro. You ain't know? I'm surprised.
Nah,
You
hold
ain't
up.
know?
Let me see. Hold up.
What
Hey.
you eating on, man? Hold on, man.
Crack.
Hold on,
up.
I swear
Nah,
they
bro.
revealed it.
You over here?
Nah, I'm dead serious,
propaganda,
bro.
bro.
Nah, bro. They
Google.
said somebody at Evo, bro.
Ooh,
It ain't real, bro. He giving fake news.
fake news, bro.
Wow. No, what game you was watching, bro?
I'm telling you, bro. They hinted at it at Evo, bro.
No, hold on. No. They hinted at it. You just said before they said it.
See that? Yeah,
Bro, it was
there's
the
a difference
people
between.
on stage. It was the people on stage. He was talking,
That man went from
and they
toe
said
to
Marvel
hint.
vs. Combo. Bruh, look, the people on stage was talking. They said Marvel vs. Capcom 4 coming. It wasn't like no official like the
Nah,
people
man,
for
that's
it, man.
how lies get started, bro. You need.
Oh my
you need
god, you
official,
terrible,
bro.
bro. You terrible, bro.
You can't two random dudes on the stage saying something. You're like, oh no.
Nah, you terrible.
Nah, you gotta like, cause a teaser too. Like a teaser is fine, but we ain't get no teaser. We ain't get nothing. All we got is a rumor, bro. Don't spread no rumor. You can say a rumor, but you was like, it's been announced. And like, man, I'm over here looking at it. Rumor all down Google. Anyways, man. That's why you gotta check Dom, bro. That's why that's why I don't be entertaining that dude, bro. I do not entertain Dom, bro. Every time he say something, I just like, all right, whatever. he'll learn one day though.
I believe you too, dog. I real deal was like, oh, Dom got him.
I know I wasn't losing it, bro. I know I wasn't losing against Dom on that, dog. I'm sorry.
Oh boy, I got my shit. That's funny. But that boy said they said it. Then 2 minutes later, well, they hinted at it. What? That's how you know somebody lying there, boy. They don't know what they doing.
But one thing Dom I know about Dom, boy, he'll see someone in there run with it, but he will run with it. No, thank you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you'll learn. You got a GP. You got it next time now.
Yep, I understand now. I know better now.
Yeah, so my number 4 is Valheim. This could have easily been my number 1, but like, if I actually think about like how much fun I had with like all the games that's above it, I'm like, nah, I gotta put this at number 4. I love this game. I do. I really love Valheim. It's like definitely as far as like all of the survival games I played. I mean, I feel like I probably would have really enjoyed. What's that dinosaur one, Dom?
To my Ark.
Yeah, I probably would have really enjoyed Ark if I would have known about like private servers and stuff. Cause I remember me and Don was playing it at one point. I came back from Korea, and we was creating like we had like maybe like a bunch of dinosaurs we tamed, building a little base, and then one day we logged on, bro. All that was gone. We was naked. Dinosaurs was gone.
What happened?
Somebody killed us and stole our stuff.
It's always online, it's a public server. Always
yeah,
online,
so that game, like, if you log off, your body's still there. So like people could take you, put you in a cage.
Bro, you couldn't do it. What could you do against that?
Nothing.
Just get out,
you gotta starve to death. But they could force feed you, which is cool. It's so cool. Like you could, if they knock you out, like if you get beat up right with your fist or like a club, you can get knocked out before you die, and you can be force fed. So they can literally just keep you there.
Yeah, and I think if I'm not mistaken, to like force yourself to like respawn, you gotta like open up your inventory menu. You can't open it up while you sleep knocked out, bro. Mm-hmm. And then if I'm not mistaken, they can use you to make like what you get like blood packs, which used for health and other things like that.
You can literally be their slave, like for real.
They're looping you, bro.
Wow.
But yeah, I really liked that game, but it was really buggy, one. But in two, like after that, I got robbed for like the 3rd time. I couldn't play it no more. But anyways, Valheim, love the game. Lots of hours in it. Still going to put more hours in it. What I like the most about it is the fact that you can find bosses and you can travel. Like your first time on a boat was so cool. Like that was cool. I got getting chased by the serpent. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I was worried we was drowning that day you drove it, but
yeah, that joint was crazy, dog. I liked it. It's like adventuring and you're actually discovering new stuff. But we're getting to the end of the discovery anyway.
All right.
So that's a good thing because I don't want to put too much hours into this anyway. It's so many games coming out, so I kind of want to just actually gonna take a step back for a little bit. This coming a month to play Starfield. But yep, that is my number 4. I actually recommend that game with some friends for sure. Like if we had like if everybody would get on, that'd be so cool. But everybody.
Yeah, I will admit that would make it even better too. Some people get on, but we ain't gonna say that.
Like, I don't know, man. We all on the boat. We all fall out the boat. Like, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, we fall off the boat that one time, bro. The game disconnected, bro.
Bro,
I was drowning.
I fixed that, bro. I fixed it. All right, bro.
Where you at? I'm dying. Well, just go ahead and drown. We'll get your stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my number 4, man.
That's funny. Man, number 4. Yeah, for me, I have to admit, it's kind of tough because when I think of the games this year, it's only gonna be 3. And do I say Valheim is better than those 2 games? No. Yeah, for me it's gonna be Rento at number 4. And I say that because Rento, if y'all don't know, it's basically off-brand, but just a different form of Monopoly. Like this game has different scenarios where there's a property where you can land on it one time and you can put houses on it. It's just one property on itself, but you can automatically put houses on it, and it'll get you $777. And it's a lot of gimmicks on this game, a little weird stuff, but it's cool because it makes the game so much faster. Like I'm not playing for 5 hours rolling. Like the game has different conditions to make the game go faster. So I play it on my phone. So when I'm not here, I play it. I play on my computer when I want to play with my friends. We get on Discord, we talk junk, have a good time. And we basically play every Sunday or every Monday night. And that's kind of our thing we've been doing. And so I say it again, Rento is free. I definitely will advise you to buy it, because if you buy it, then it'll be a lot better experience for you. So yeah, Rento number 4, solid game. I definitely would love to play it with anybody, with people, not computers, with people. And then the game it's pretty fun and entertaining.
That's my number 4. With y'all, or with you?
For real, we got 3 consistent. We need 2 more. Not every week, but like we want a game full of people, because sometimes you play with somebody from another country, bro. We really believe they don't like Americans, because some of the deals they be doing, bro, they be like, what? It be some like Serbia or Germany, and I'm telling you, make a deal with them, reject it, turn down. I'm like, yeah, I think it's just because we're Americans, bro. It's like for real, bro. So we need some people. So if you do play, bro, I promise you, you have a good time.
Hey, if Soup hop on, I'll hop on.
Yeah.
You said, I remember first you were saying it was 4 hours, like 4 hours. Y'all done got it down for the 4 hour mark, man. I know you said it's not 5, but is it 4 still?
No, I never said 4
Oh yeah,
hours.
we gonna have to plan that.
My longest game was 2 hours.
Oh,
that was
2 hours.
That's when we played regular board. But this one we had to play, and we found out there's different settings you can have. Like instead of rolling 2 dice, you can roll 3, and the third dice have special abilities. It's fun.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, my number 4, I'm gonna put a Final Fantasy 16 up there. And I haven't actually completed it yet. I'm still like halfway through. It's just so much to play, and then it's like, I realize a lot of the time I don't finish like 80 or 50 hour games in one playthrough. Like I'll play it, get to like a point, and I'll just put it down and I'll pick it up later, man. Cause I still ain't beat the Final Fantasy 7 remake yet. I'm almost done with it, but I'll play it, I'll put it down, I'll play it, I'll put it down again. Hey, but nah, it's not.
That?
Man, these games be so long, dog.
Final Fantasy 7 wasn't that long, man.
I cannot not finish a game. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. How do you do that? And you got multiple games?
Some games I will finish, all right?
Nah.
But some games I never finish.
The only time like I'll just will outright not finish a game. Like, so I'm gonna go back and beat Final Fantasy 16. There's like outliers where like, okay, I didn't finish the game yet. So 16 is one of them. I actually thinking about that today. I need to go back and play it, but I'm actually studying, so I haven't been able to even play it. But another game that I didn't finish, if I don't finish a game like Doom, like the Doom Eternal DLCs, I started the first one and I'm just not gonna go back to it. I feel like if I get too far into it and I don't finish it, it's like that loom. It's just looming over me. Like I cannot not finish it, bro. Like I don't see how you be like, I'm gonna play half this game and then go play half. Like you go around just biting cheeseburgers and just leaving them in the wrap for later.
Ain't gonna lie.
And I'm gonna get back to it later.
Okay. Ain't gonna lie. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, man. I started it. I didn't finish it. I replayed it. So and I finished it in one playthrough. But nah,
you got ADHD, man. This is okay.
Nah, it ain't that. It's just
it's okay.
I played when I switching between multiplayer games and these games sometimes, man. It's like, man, look, hey. But also, I'll say this though, I've really been enjoying the game, Final Fantasy 16. From what I played, I've been enjoying it. Right, the combat is not the most craziest thing, but it's fun. It's like you can do little things. I wish the game was harder. I'll say that much. None of the enemies really are hard. I've enjoying where the story has been so far. Like the fights I have done with like the cutscenes and stuff, they're like engaging and the fights are cool. You know, they draw you in. Got the music, they be getting kind of hype. You know what I'm saying? It's just from what I've been playing, it's just the overall good game, enjoyable.
I heard it's a movie. That's what I hear about it.
It's okay. So for someone that don't or have not been playing games like that, yes, it could be seen as a movie. But
Right.
if you play games like Uncharted or well, I think one of the most movies is probably The Last of Us. I feel like though that kind of game is like as close as you get to like a movie and a game.
A good bit of RPG
and it's not
games
like
and
that.
movies in general.
It's not like that. Also, Metal Gear Solid is also kind of like a movie too. So if you play,
Okay.
Four was.
Right, 4. Right. I'll even admit that.
3 was too.
I really love that game. So if it's like that, I could deal with it.
I say it got the normal amount of cutscenes that a Final Fantasy game would have. A lot Final Fantasy games always have.
Yeah, that's
a
what
lot
I
of
was saying. Like, I wouldn't necessarily call it. I mean, like the story is more movie-like the story beats and stuff in a way.
Why do you think they say that though? If that's the case, like
You
why
probably
does
just don't
this
play
one
games
stand
like
out?
that, and this one just had a lot of
That's
hype.
what I would say. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if you don't play games like that, you might feel that way.
And they ain't played the last few Final Fantasy games and skipped to one with words. I'm pretty sure it would fully one. I'm pretty sure it would be a difference.
I will say though, this one is a lot more cinematic, so that's probably another reason that they would say
I
it.
do like those. I do like the cinematic scenes though. They do look nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Also, I like about this game is that the protagonist is not really young. Sometimes I get tired of playing with like young characters.
Man, you've been playing all them JRPGs, so of course you feel that way, man. Next, bro. GP, bro. Is it your turn?
No, it's you.
It's my all right, yo. Cause now we got you, bro. You playing on JRPGs, but they be like swinging big swords and diapers, bro. Like, yeah, dog, we get it. We get it. The dude is really strong.
That's Cloud, man. What you talking about?
Hey, bro, don't play.
Cloud is not no diaper wearing hero, bro. Get the heck out of here.
None of them wear diapers, but Cloud is young.
Bro, Final Fantasy has always been like mature, pretty much, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying
12
Cloud
had like probably the youngest protagonist.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 12, he was like 16 or something. But they ain't even like wasn't in school. He was just stealing. Anyways, my number 3.
Old enough to go to the military.
Yeah, see.
And some games it's like 15, dog.
You be playing.
You ain't lying though. You ain't lying.
Playing them apocalypse games where they. Anyways, it's always teenagers.
I said Cloud's 21.
My number 3 is Tears of the Kingdom. Currently it's my game of the year, but apparently, did that make sense? Yeah. Did somebody say, huh?
No, I mean, you said currently it's your game of the year, but it's at number 3.
Yes. So that.
Okay, keep going. I'm just curious.
Okay. So yeah, currently it's my game of the year. Apparently, Baldur's Gate 3 will overtake that. By like a lot of people have been thinking about that. I mean, it might. I haven't played it, and I don't know if I'm gonna play it. It could be recency bias. It could
I'll
be.
say this. I know you ain't started talking yet. I'll say this. Tears of the Kingdom. I ain't beat that either.
No, okay, that's another game. Yeah. It's like
it took me a while to beat the first one because
it's a long game.
So it's like I play it by bit by bit. Man. It's too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to that game. I'm gonna beat it before the end of this year for sure.
It's fun though.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I liked it way more than Breath of the Wild. The small changes they made, it really just made like a totally different game for me. So I really enjoyed it. I really love it. Like I was playing it handheld. I haven't played a handheld game since I was a kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like handheld games. I don't like playing Game Boy.
Switching handheld for this game, bro.
Yes, I was playing it in my hand, bro. Cause I'll be at work, I'm playing it, and then like I don't feel like sitting down in a specific spot, so I take it with me and I play it. So that's literally Tears of the Kingdom did that. Like got me put to play handheld, and it's actually pretty good, decent. I mean the graphics ain't that good, so might as well. But Yeah, I played a handheld, man. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it a lot, man. I don't know if another game is gonna beat that game as game of the year. Like, love it. But yeah, number 3. Actually, no, this does make sense. So this is my number 3, but I haven't beat it yet, so I can't really put it higher. But the one that's above it, I did beat, and I really enjoyed it. So if I beat it, I'll probably put it higher. Anyway. But I know it's my game of the year because I just know it gets better. I just know it gets better. GP? Is it GP?
This was a moment I had to come to grips with. I'm not gonna like what I'm saying, but it's the truth. If I had to be honest, I like Spider-Man at number 3. And I feel like I'm being disrespectful to the game.
Wow.
Yeah, the Spider-Man. I'm taking Spider-Man out. No, I'm not taking that. I'm taking that out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to, because Final Fantasy 7 Remake. I'm gonna have to put you at number 3 for this year. Yep. I love the game. Perfect game. I'm not gonna go over the game. Nostalgia hit me hard. One of my first. I was scared to play the game because I didn't want the expectation to not meet the reality. Vice versa. I didn't want the reality to not meet my expectations. And it really did. Like, I love the game, but it's a single player. And one thing I have to give and be honest, one of the reasons why I stopped playing games and like Soup, you had to get me back on playing was people weren't playing games. When I played Madden, yes, I was playing online, but I was playing with people. Like, we'd go to each other's rooms, like in college. I played, people knock on my door, be like, hey, you that dude that's good? And that was motivating, right? But when we went strictly online, that's not really fun. Like, I'm not talking junk to people. I'm talking to myself like, yo, you can't score, but like, they can't hear me. It's no pressure losing online. Nobody's watching. You just lose and go to the next game. So when I wasn't playing a lot of multiplayer and I'm playing single player games, yes, they're fun. Spider-Man, fun. Final Fantasy, fun. But if I had to be honest though, the main reason why I want a game is to play with people. And so that's the only knock Final Fantasy has. There's no co-op, there's no interaction that I have. The only thing I could do with y'all is tell y'all I played the game. I had fun. But I'm a multiplayer guy. I'm a guy that, if 5 people, we say, hey, we're gonna get on the game, even if the game's not that good, we're gonna have a ball because we on the game together, And so Final Fantasy is definitely the best single player game I've played on this PC thus far. And Spider-Man comes a close second. I think Spider-Man was last year. That's why I want to make this list. I played it last year. But I'm happy with number 3. And I think that's my main reason why it's down, because it's the best single player game. But for me, growing up playing games with you, playing with my brother, I have to have that interaction of playing with people. That's my gold standard. So for me, it's at number 3.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay. Now I was saying, I felt that you said multiplayer, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably why I'm be beating games, because like I'll be playing something, and then the moment my friends actually play something, I'm like, man, I do want to play this game, bro. But I'm gonna put this down and go play whatever they playing, man.
Except for your family though, but okay.
You see?
Oh my goodness, man! Y'all are playing Valheim. It's a whole different story, man.
Except for his family, his friends. Oh, he'll drop what he's doing.
That's why he ain't take Safe Plus yet, because his friends.
It's Valheim was the anime,
that boy
bro.
crazy,
I done missed
bro.
like 3 seasons of Valheim, bro.
You could have just said. You shouldn't even said that, bro. Because now I know how you really feel.
Oh my goodness! Look,
I already knew how you felt. I was waiting for you to catch on.
All right.
See, trying to ease me in. I appreciate you, Sue.
Nah, bro. Listen, bro.
I ain't saying that. I just let it reveal itself, bro.
Valheim was an anime, bro. Valheim is like an anime. I'm missing 3 seasons and trying to jump right back in, bro. Like other games, bro. Holla cartoon show, bro. Random episodes, bro. Let me stop. All right. So my number 3. All right. For my number 3, I got Yakuza Like a Dragon. I've been playing. I picked up that. It's one of the games I play while I'm at work. So I played that a little bit. It's actually quite fun. Yeah.
Can I pause? One question. You see you've been playing at work. Remember I asked you like over the past 2
I
weeks?
haven't played these last few weeks. I played Yakuza like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just wonder, did you
I know
just
this.
tell me a
It wasn't
story
it
like
wasn't
how
no
Marvel
Game
vs.
Pass no
Capcom
more.
coming out? You're known to stretch the truth a little bit now.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I just had to check it. You're known now.
All right. Look, when I'm at work, the free time I have, I'm using that to study, and then I study to the point where my brain can't handle no more studying, and then I watch anime between calls, bro. But listen, what I was saying was, the game is fun, man. It's fun. I'll say this. Dang, this another game where I was like, man, the protagonist is pretty old. Man, like 40 something.
Man.
All right, that's besides the point.
You funny, bro.
So the previous Yakuza games were like, action games.
Just play the game, man.
Yeah, this one changed into being it changed into being like a turn-based game. So I was kind of like, skeptical, seeing how it was. I remember people saying the game was good when it first came out, so I actually played it, and I really enjoyed it. The story is good. They had like the same protagonist for the last 6 games. This one is refreshing to have like a different protagonist. The last one was kind of like a stoic. He was more stoic. He talked, obviously he's the main character, but when he says stuff, it's a lot more serious, and then you'll never get to see his jokey sides to like some of the more, side content, side quests and stuff like that. But with this guy, he's like a 360. Like he's like a kind of like a goofball, but serious character at the same time.
Right.
And then he's a cool character to watch, him grow through the story and grow. And then it's also cool to see like the party element of it, because so instead of the previous games, just fighting game, action, RPG action game, you don't get like the kind of like Final Fantasy 16. You don't get like what you call the like the good parts about being in the party in the kind of like RPG games. You get to see the characters interact with each other. They have like random funny conversations a lot of the time.
Right.
And I realized that's something that is missing from 16, that was there in like Final Fantasy 7 remake, and that was there in Final Fantasy 15, the one with Noctis in them. But yeah, this game, the action elements are fun. It's a Yakuza game. It's a lot of side stuff to do. Once you get tired of going through the main story, you got like a tycoon game here. You can go to the arcade, play games, just do random side quests. It's like not part of the story. And I was so weak because I was like, man, it's an RPG game. RPG game got like, magic summons. This game had summons, and the way they implemented the summons is hilarious. Like, bro, you meet random people, and you like got a phone, right? They call up the people on the phone, they run through and do some random attack or do some random jank, bro. You meet this one Yakuza guy, bro. He's a big baby dude in a diaper, bro. I never expect to have him as a summon, bro. Yeah, no, but it's fun. The story's good, engaging.
So you beat it? I
haven't beat it yet.
Okay.
I'm pretty close to being done with it actually, but it's fun. The story's engaging, and what you call it? It's funny. Yeah, that's about it I can say. I had something else to say, but my mind kind of flew out my brain.
I understand.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
It's a good number 3.
That's not a game I want to play too, but next year I guess.
Yeah, it's another RPG game, man.
Yeah.
I forgot that came out this year. I swear it feel like beginning of this year, like the end of the year.
I think
like
might
2
be
different
coming out
times.
next year.
I think they're actually making 2 Yakuza games, but I think one's kind of like a spin-off title.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. I don't know which one was the spin-off title though, and I don't know which one is sequel.
Everything just spinning off in sequels with Yakuza. You can't keep up, but
They even made like a zombie shooting game, bro.
yeah, it's crazy. So my number 2, man, is Dead Space remake. So this came out this year, and I beat this. That's why it's above Tears of the Kingdom. But I think the reason why I enjoyed Dead Space remake so much was I think the graphics was just so good. Like it looks so good. It's like one of the best games I've seen. Like one of the best looking games out there. Especially if you play on PC, by the way. But like it's great horror game, and the little changes they made to make from the original game is so welcome. It made the game so much better to me. I actually like this game way more than Resident Evil 4. I think it more so because of the space aesthetic and the enemy types and stuff like that. It's so cool. The sound design. I like almost everything about the game. The only thing I don't really care for is like the story. Even though the story unfolds is pretty. I mean, the story's not bad, but I don't know. It's just so cool, man. You're going through this entire ship and it all looks different. You're going through like the cafeteria of the ship or the lab of the ship. You're going outside of actual space and like fixing different parts of the ship or breaking different parts of the ship so you can move on to the next part. Like, I really enjoyed it. It's a horror, and it's some jump scares too that actually got me. You know what I'm saying? And you can actually like kind of strategize when you fight too, especially if you play on the harder difficulties. You gotta strategize. So yeah, man, I love that game. I love the game Dead Space Remake. It's one of my favorite games for real. It's just, I liked everything about it. Just really good. Really good. And I'm hoping they do something with the sequel. I haven't played Dead Space 2. I played 3 a little bit. I think I played with Dom a little bit, but somebody. But didn't care too much for that one, but
That was 2 years ago. Golly.
but yeah, Dead Space Remake. That's my number 2.
Heard good things about Dead Space. I always said I was gonna think about playing it, but I never do.
Continue.
Number two. It's gonna have to go to GTFO. And I like GTFO simply because this is the one game we only play once every 2 years because these people don't want to play above me.
This game barely made it.
But Soup Girl she's my only you the only person that's with me. You the MVP of that series because without you, I don't think I would ever play again. It wouldn't get the light of day. But that's a fun game. I like the game because it makes you, it's not just, all right, shoot everything in sight, run around, shoot everything in sight. No, you literally strategize. If you go that way, you run out of bullets. It's almost like Resident Evil when you first play it for the first time. You know, you got limited weapons, limited things to do. You want to play smart, conserve. And it's just funny, man. I got people yawning while you're playing, people falling off cliffs, doing fall damage, like little stuff like that. Ads, yeah, that was all dog, by the way.
I'm like, man, both of them things aimed at me, though.
Oh, no, bro.
People get blamed, and all of a sudden it's your controller when it really wasn't you this time, but you know, you just let it slide into the next day. Like little stuff like that. A game necessarily can't add that to the game, but the experience can. And so GTFO is always funny, man. Like every time I look at that video of us playing, I'm always laughing because I remember that time when I'm like, I forget what I said. I was like, what in the world happened? I said something very strong. We was running toward the end of it. I can't remember what I said, but
What did you say?
What did I say? Bro, I said, what in the world? It was something
I
I
said.
said.
What in the world? I think it's on the. I think it is on my old YouTube
Because my
channel.
controller disconnected, man. So, like those memories, like I laugh about them now. It's like it's hilarious, bro. Like that's my 2, just because simply that's why I play with the fam, have a good time, and it's a hard game. I mean, when it takes you 2 hours to beat a stage, and it probably could take you less than 2 hours, but you're trying to play it without dying. It's a stressful game, and I like games like that. So put me a little stress, make me think, be a team player, force you to work with your teammate, because if you don't, y'all not winning. So GTFO, man, I like it. And they're updating stuff. Like, we're so far behind now. It's like 8 new stages. Like,
we are
used to have
way.
4.
We are way far behind.
So there's like whole new things now. So I like that just like Valheim in a sense, they're updating, they're adding stuff, and it's a cool game. I really do like it. So GTFO is my number 2 of game of the year. I've been playing it 2 years, maybe 3 years now, but when I get to play it, I have a good time every time.
Yeah. Do you know there's like an outside part of the game? Like you go outside.
Yeah.
Like,
not at all.
Oh,
that's
cool.
crazy. I was
That's
like,
pretty cool, yeah.
I saw like a small 2-second clip. I was like, you could do what?
Been
Like,
inside the dark tunnels this whole time, man.
yeah, like it's whole different parts of the game, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Actually, our last time playing, I think I said this in our chat. I'm actually curious to play more, because it it honestly wasn't that hard to get through it. It was just actually a pretty difficult level. The last
Yeah, it was
one.
long too, man. Too long.
Yeah, but I feel like we
like
could
3 hours, bro.
It was 2 for sure. It was 2.
We could definitely go a lot faster, and that's what I want us to do. Like sometimes we just be sitting there just waiting. Like,
I mean, we did have
we gotta
2
keep
scanners
going,
though.
bro.
We had 2 scanners.
Okay,
though.
here you go. I want to talk. We won though. All right, we won though. All right, we won
Bro,
though.
what are you talking about? Nah, I didn't say. I just said we had 2 scanners.
No.
Like,
Okay, I know what you said. All 3 of them quotes was at me. I get you. All right, don't wait till we play something next time. I'm gonna make sure to bring it to the pod. All right.
So next time we play, man, I'm definitely getting a sniper, and we should be moving. Like we moving.
Yeah,
we
that's
moving.
not. Hey,
was putting
that
in
sniper
work,
was
man.
putting in work, bro.
Yeah.
They was one shot folk, but I was like, oh, okay.
Bro.
That's why I kept giving you ammo. You like, I don't need no more. Yes, you do.
Damn. I know for y'all who seen, bro. We went through all the stages of grief that match, bro. We was accepting defeat at one point, bro.
Yeah, dog, he is not lying. I was like, cause it was funny, cause like we was like, GP was like in the beginning, he was like, yeah, we doing pretty good, man. And then I think Don was like 2 hours later, you know, the little SpongeBob meme, and then literally like an hour later, we was like, man, we were like at the low of the low.
If we don't find no ammo, we gonna lose, man. I'm gonna be so mad.
Like at that point, I started playing different. I started just crouching, and just like, I'm gonna just leave him. Cause if we get caught, we gotta do something. So. Like we gotta move. So like
it is most stealthiest we've been without making any errors, bro.
Yeah,
y'all check that stream out, man. We got the streaming on the last episode of that, man. Y'all check it out when you get a chance.
Yeah, it's up on the channel.
Yeah, it was through there, man.
Yeah, but
what is number 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So my original number 2 was gonna be Tears of the Kingdom. But I don't want to ditto what Soup said, basically, about Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm going to switch it up. I know this game ain't come out. This game been out for 2 years now. But I've been playing this as well lately. I'm going to throw Guilty Gear Strive up in there. When I was tired of Street Fighter, I started playing this again. And it just, every time I come back to this game, it makes me realize how like fun and, intuitive a fighting game this is. It's still, getting new characters and stuff like that. The characters still come out as time passes. But I decided to take a look into some of the characters lore and stuff like that, man. This game has such great music. It's so like vibrant and loud. The new patches that come out, man, the new characters. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I tried to play with a fight stick for once. And I gave up on that thing, man. Fight stick I gotta get. Look at that. I can't use it, man. I guess it's too much work to become acclimated to a whole new thing after you've been playing with controller all your life, and it's like I don't got the time to get good at that thing.
Right.
But nah, playing Guilty Gear, trying out new characters for once. I was going through the ringer, man. My friends was all whooping my butt, man. That's another game I've been playing with friends and talking junk, and I was trying to play with the fight stick, man. I was like 0 for 18. I'm gonna lie to you. Trying to try new stuff, man. Hey, it's fun though. I like it more than Street Fighter. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. You gonna sell that then? Boy, wasted your money, but nah, that's cool, bro. That's cool. I really want to get into fighters. Maybe when I get to a point in my career where I don't have to do anything but go to work and go home.
Hey, side story on basically what you said. Like, I wasn't that big into fighting games. I know it's a little tangent. What got me into fighting games was first time actually watching like a fighting game competition. It was like Tekken 7, right? Because I had got Tekken, my friends were playing. I was like, I want to learn, be good, right? Somebody's like, seen something on like Twitter or something, like recommended watching like, a tournament or whatever. First time I watched the whole like 3 hours of the tournament, like top 16. And that was like some of the most hype experience of my life, just watching a year-old tournament for a fighting game. And like, it got me interested in wanting to play fighting games and wanting to actually be good at these games, right? Like, I do still want to go to like, watch one of these fighting game events, preferably Tekken, because like when you get people in the combos, bruh, and then the crowd be screaming, bro, for every hit, bro, looking at that, bro, it inspired something in me to want to play fighting games. And then the only game I could be decent in was Smash, and then I was like, that's a lot less complex than all these other fighting games. I ain't feel accomplished enough, man.
Yeah.
Smash, man, it's like to do the combos, man, it's ridiculous. Like, it's not even a part of the character combo. You just have to time it right. It's crazy, man. I
Mhm.
can't blame it. I want to be great at Smash. When I used to watch the videos, I'd be like, yeah, let's go. I'd be at, this when I worked at the help desk. I'd be like, let's go,
Mhm.
let's watch it. And then I'd be like, I cannot recreate none of this. And I just gave up.
Yeah, man. Tekken and these games be requiring you to do all kinds of inputs, and then you gotta hit the quarter circle at the right time. I'm like, my
Yeah.
fingers are not coordinated for this, bro.
It's,
But
it's-
I'm-
Ain't lying.
you just
I'm
need
thinking-
to go back
Probably-
to the old GTA days. When you running from, I'm telling you, that's how you got. It could become muscle memory, bro.
I was thinking, man, these people probably be playing these fighting games, like had like foundation of
cheat
playing these
codes.
games for years, man.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, of
it's cheat
course, of
codes.
course. Yeah.
Like,
You gotta have some real dedication, man. And
Yeah.
and then every character got different like long combos. I'm like, I
Yep.
can't play more than one character.
That's why a lot of, I mean,
barely
if you
hit that.
notice- yeah. Like only the really, I say really good, like people can play with multiple characters where they can just switch on and off like that. But generally, most people play with the same character until that character is like irrelevant. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this character got outdated or something. Then they'll switch it. But
Like,
Yeah.
I can really learn like 2 combos with a character and have them things remembered, man.
I'm with you, bro. Like, dude, what? With what? Man, I'm just gonna move on.
Hey, I recommend to anybody who ever bored one day, if you got time, just go watch like a Tekken fighting tournament, bro. Those things get lit, bro. They be just, I felt the energy through the screen, man. And then if the commentators are good too, man, hey, that's a whole
Right.
different story, man.
Yeah, I think honestly, esports in general, man. If you watch a certain well, I'll
Some of
say I watched the fighting game tournament before. It is fire. I also watched Apex tournament. Those get pretty lit too.
Yeah.
Oh man, I used to watch Fortnite tournaments. They ain't as hype as Apex tournaments, but they used to get crazy too.
Fortnite had tournaments. I never
Yeah,
realized
it was a
that.
competitive.
I ain't
it's
gonna
still-
lie. I know that sounds silly for me saying that, but I guess I always see people playing, you know, the
Remember that,
campaign or whatever.
$1 million tournaments for Fortnite, man.
Yeah, I think it's
Wow.
like it broke a record, like the biggest, most payout for a tournament ever.
But wow.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
they
definitely
do
know
$1
that.
When you
million.
do say that, yeah, esports in general, gotta think about it. Some of them like league matches be kind of cool. Like
It's
I
actually
guess
pretty
it
cool.
depends. Yeah, it depends on like the commentators as well, though. I think if good commentators and it's actually interesting, it can make anything like hype for you, man.
Yeah,
Right.
and a Valorant tournament. Valorant tournaments are pretty good too. I actually enlisted you to watch them. Actually
Right.
watch them. Like, it's like watching.
Them
It's like
people
watching
are
sports games.
crazy, man. Them people are so good at Valorant and games like that, bro.
Yeah, it's actually like watching a sports game. But the thing is, like, you don't know who to vote or watch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some sports games, you know,
yeah.
I think that's
I get-
the issue. You don't know who who you want to win. I watched a Valorant tournament. It was somebody I knew like from the internet. I was like, okay, I want this team to win, bro. I was in there hype watching that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, come on. They ended up they actually won like 2 rounds. Beat 2 teams and got to like the semifinals or the final. That joint was fire, bro. That joint was legit
And you
fire.
watch
bro.
enough, bro, you'll find somebody as well, bro. Cause I was all into that Tekken lore for one point, bro. I was like, man, these people, bro, with this team, this guy right here.
Yeah, just if you find somebody you want to win, yeah, bro. It
make
actually
you that
get
much
that
more.
hype, bro. It's for real.
Right.
I think COVID slowed the fighting game tournaments down a lot, though. I think they're starting to pick up now, though.
You said COVID?
Yeah, cause COVID
Okay,
slowed cause they went to like online only. Yep.
Yeah,
Those were not as hype.
They were
Nah.
nowhere near as good. Yeah, I was watching Smash. You know, when I was watching that, it's like it's not even cool, bro. Like, you know, like, and then they'd be like, well, you have to. I hate when they used to say this. They have to count. They have to account for the lag of the online to do this. I'm like, that's already pissed me off. Like, I don't want to have to hear
lag,
people
man.
have to handicap.
Yeah,
You know what
stop
I'm saying?
making
I don't wanna hear
excuses for these
handicap.
players, man.
Yeah, so that was a turn off. Yeah, but yeah, I hate that. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm with you.
You're sorry for the tangent, though, bro. I just
Nah,
Oh, you
too.
good?
Just
Yeah, I
don't-
added to
said
it.
something, brought it out of me, man.
I just gotta edit that, I guess, for the timestamps. But my number one, is Red Dead Redemption 2. I actually started playing Red Dead Redemption 2 when it first came out. I think it was 2018. It came out on the consoles first, like the OG consoles. But I was streaming around that time, and I was like, it's not a streamable, recordable kind of game, so I just dropped it. But I always wanted to come back to it. So it came out on PC maybe a year or two ago. I downloaded it. It actually bricked my computer. I had to get a new graphics card. That's why I had 2 graphics cards. It was that game. But yeah, like, man, the game has a lot of flaws, but it's so immersive regardless. And like Arthur Morgan, which is the main protagonist, like he's probably one of the best video game protagonists like out there. He's so like relatable and just like, I don't know, man. He's so cool, and I love it. I just love it. I love what they did with the story, the characters, the gameplay, you know. But it was more so just like being immersed in a world where it's wild, wild west, but that kind of world is ending now, and they're moving more to industrial, and they don't like outlaws and stuff like that. And then like you got this main character that's just like, he dumb, he ain't never been to school, but you know, like he trying to find loyalty. He got his loyalty in his gang or whatever, or his family, quote unquote. But like it all start to break down eventually, and you see the character development. Like, oh my goodness, bro, this is a masterpiece. It's really a masterpiece, bro. It's really a masterpiece. I love that game. It's really too long to play it a second time.
Maybe, I heard it's really long, bro.
When I'm older or something, but. Yeah, Arthur Morgan, bro, top protagonist. Definitely probably my top 5 video game protagonists.
We got to revisit that. That's one of the top protagonists. Okay.
Yeah, dude is so cool, bro. I'm not finna go into it because we might talk about it in another episode. But people who play Red Dead Redemption 2, they know Arthur Morgan.
They know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they know.
I've heard of it, man. I just haven't got around to it yet, bro.
Nah, it's cool because I just got to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know it's really long, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as long as the games you've been playing, though. Okay.
Man, it's probably just as long from what I hear about it, bro.
Now, if you trying to 100% the game, yeah, but like, bro, just play the game, bro. Play the game, do a few side things.
I play enough side things so I get tired of doing side things. I got over the point of wanting a 100% game.
That's my number 1.
Like, I'm surprised.
Go ahead, Don. Go ahead.
No, I'm surprised he ain't throw God of War in his list.
Oh.
1, I played that last year.
That was this year.
No, it came out last year in November, and I definitely beat that before December.
Sure, that was last year.
Yes, bro. And I like the game. I ain't like it that much.
It did come out in November.
I ain't like it that much.
That's crazy.
I would have liked it much more if the last set piece was more epic. I feel like it was.
That was last year, huh? Shoot. My time just is distorted, dog.
On them JRPGs, man. Anyway.
And what game are they saying was competing with Tears of the Kingdom? Not Tears of the Kingdom.
Dead Space.
I swear it was another thing. People was going.
Oh, talking about, wait, what you mean?
Like it was a game that was competing with Tears of the Kingdom for Game of the Year. People was like between those two.
Nah, it was really when Tears of the Kingdom came out, everybody was like, ain't nothing touching that. And then Baldur's Gate came out. Now it's them two. Ain't no third.
Oh, never mind. I think people was thinking.
I forgot to say honorable mention. Jedi Survivor. Star Wars.
I think people was talking about Spider-Man. I think that's what people was talking about.
Nah,
talking about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man ain't gonna. Nah.
Yeah, I'm like people hyping up Spider-Man too much.
They ain't even doing it for real. I don't see the hype behind it. I think it's normal hype. You know, it ain't like Tears of the Kingdom hype. But anyways, yeah, my honorable mention was Jedi Survivor. It probably would have been on my top 5, but it was so buggy. It actually like kind of like hurt my experience playing the game. And that was like one of the games. Yeah, it was just like it's just dog, I got a 4090, bro. Like, why are you running like this, dog? It was pretty, and it's not just me. It was literally like even on consoles, you know, like it's just nah, man. It just wasn't it. It wasn't it, bro.
I heard compared to the last one, people it's kind of like a step down somewhat.
Like the thing is, like I don't know. Some people say they like this one more, and I can see how. I actually like the original better. I don't know why. I guess because the story. The story felt like a legit like Jedi Star Wars story. Like this
people
one
said this one felt less Star Warsy.
Yeah, it did. It was more so like something else, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But I think I did take a point away. Because of that and the performance. Like, yeah, a lot of people like the story. The story was okay. I saw whatever. Like, it was predictable to me, man. Like, but I actually had like this running thing going on in my head where I say Attack on Titan ruined me because like I can't like it's like ever since I finished Attack on Titan, like I just can expect so many things to happen in a movie or a show. Like it's hard to get something by me, you know what I'm saying? Because like Attack on Titan got everything by me, and now I'm like watching everything, every single little thing. So like this, that's all I'm gonna say about Jedi Survivor. I don't want to spoil anything, but just know nothing got by me in that game. But yeah, that's my honorable mention and my number one.
So I think at this point, to the listeners, or maybe not so much to the listeners or the viewers, but to you all, it has to be Valheim. I remember when y'all first put me on this game and I played with everyone, and with this before we had no weapons. I was like, okay, this game reminded me of a little of Monster Hunter. Like, I gave Monster Hunter a real chance to try to really play and get into it, but it just never got to me. And I'm thinking, okay, this game probably be the same thing. Like in 2 weeks, we'll drop it. And then some just kept progressing. Like, oh, okay, I do this. Okay, we fought a boss. Cool. Oh, okay. I can get what, bronze? Oh, I can get troll armor. Okay. I get iron. Dang, what else I get? I looked it up. Silver. What else happened? This ability, this weapon. Like, bro, this is actually kind of interesting. And then all of a sudden, I realized I was hooked. And once again, you know, all of us get on, maybe 5 of us at the time. Not even Naive was getting on step boy. 6 of us sometimes we got on. I was like, hey, we're a whole little village for it. You know, cutting wood, making houses. Well, y'all was making houses. I was just going in and not hunting. But it was cool because it was different aspects. Like people could go get food. Some people could go and build. Some people could just go out and explore, right? And then at some point, I'm playing the game by myself because I liked it that much. Like, bro, just get on and do some stuff. And I never forget this. Shout out to my boy Soup, man. I went to the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't know what I was too happy. I had a little boat. I started exploring in the game. I saw a village. I said, oh, Soup found the trader dude who gives you items. I'm thinking, oh, these must be good people. So my happy naive self parked the boat, went to the village. Draugrs, if you don't know what it is, just some undead people with shields and swords. This is the first time I seen an enemy have a shield. Bro, they bum rushed me, so I panicked. I'm running. I don't know where I'm running. I'm just running. I run into the plains. That's the worst area I could have went to. I seen this little mosquito that jumped stung me, I almost died. So I ran again. I'm like, bro, I don't know where I'm at. So I'm in a house hiding. Like, okay, I'm thinking, okay, where can I go to get back my boat? Then a goblin came and took me out of the house. Went back in, tried to get my stuff, died again. I said, bro, I'm not going back. I said, the game's over because I can't get my stuff. The game is too tough. I like, Soup, bro, unless you help me get my stuff, I'm not playing no more. So Soup had to come on. I was like, hey, bro, where we going? I pinging it. Bro, when I tell you, bro, I was hauling behind, I tell Soup, like, Soup, listen, I'm not helping you fight. I'm not helping you explore. I'm getting my stuff and I'm leaving. Sure enough, we got there, we got the stuff. Like, let's go, Soup. Soup, here goes Soup. Man, they ain't that bad. He fought a goblin of fueling. He beat him, and then a mosquito stung him. He said, God damn. Time to go. Took off running. When I tell you, I was so pissed. Like, before that day, Soup, I was so pissed because I couldn't get my stuff back. I really was like, yep. Until you level up, I'm not playing the game no more. And I like games that make me like that. When you make me mad because I can't get over it, you got me. Because you give me all the emotion. I've been happy, I've been mad. I've never been sad. That's pointless. But when you get me mad on the game because I can't beat it, not because you glitching or some dumb stuff happening, like Goku shooting a Kamehameha through Goten, you know, when dumb stuff like that ain't happening, I can respect the game. So, Valheim, number 1, best multiplayer. I wish my boy Dom would come back to us one day, but he done went to Valhalla and just forgot about us apparently. So even your girl, man, even like people that just don't really play everybody on makes the game that much fun. 6 people doing stuff is a lot better than 2. But even though 2 can be fun too. So Valheim caught me by surprise. Great game. it got me doing all weird stuff. I'm hunting wolves. I mean, I'm not even playing the game. I'm literally just hunting wolves. Like, that's my only goal I was doing. And so, great game. Best game for the year for me so far. But my honorable mention, it gotta be Madden, because I'm coming back. Madden, we coming back, man. Carolina Panthers gonna wreck shop. I hope Bryce Young have a decent rating on the game, because if you give me a 76 and up, we can work with you. So shout out to Madden, but Valheim is the best game so far this year that I have played, and it's not close. Yep, that's it.
All right, my turn.
Hold up, real quick. We gotta put this on record. Because GP was on here talking about Minecraft. Ain't no way I could play Minecraft. Blah blah this.
Up, bro.
Minecraft, I can't.
I seen the 12-year-old kid play, bro.
I can't see the fun in it. I can't see the fun in it. So we get on Valheim. Me and Don low key just let them get addicted to it low key. And we're like, this game is a lot like Minecraft. It's pretty much Minecraft, right? He was like, what?
Bro, I still don't believe. Bro, I watched a 12-year-old kid play for like an hour. I was like, bro, this is.
Wow, you watched a 12-year-old play first of all.
Yes.
He was building stuff. He was building the houses and he was digging holes to lava. Bro, it just. No.
You have to play it.
It's something you gotta play.
You
all right, so you're telling me if you
play.
see somebody play Valheim by themselves, you think you'd be as interested into it?
Looking at the game.
They showing the clip from the very beginning. Heck no.
Exactly.
Like when everybody naked, we punching trees because we ain't got no weapons. No.
See?
But the trailer they have on Xbox, even though I don't think the game may got to that point, that would make me want to play it because they doing some Kamehameha blasts. I don't know how you get to that point, but
really, that
would make me want to play it. The trailer, look, go on the Xbox and look at the trailer, bro. Like they're doing some crazy stuff on that trailer.
Xbox Valheim trailer.
Yeah.
Well, I know the game do go pretty far, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what you saw.
But to answer your question though, legit, if I seen us play at the beginning and that was like, hey, you want to play this game with us? It would have reminded me of Monster Hunter, and I don't think I would have been as enthused to play. So
yeah,
you're right.
Okay, all right. I guess honorable mention. One of the only other games I played this year that I can think of off the top of my head, I go with Fire Emblem Engage. I got that with the little thing. You get 2 games, Switch for the Tears of the Kingdom. It's been cool. It was a cool game. Narrative wise, I like Three Houses more. It's just a Fire Emblem game with a story. It's not too crazy. You said what? What you said?
This your number one?
No, I said honorable mention.
It's still honorable mention.
Oh, this out
what's
there.
What's the honorable mention? I'm sorry.
Fire Emblem Engage.
Oh,
cool.
Okay. All right, my bad.
Only other game I can think I played this year. Cool. Not better than Three Houses to me. Gameplay is kind of fun. I just like see games kind of get modernized, but still be kind of the same way. Yeah. All right, and game of so my number one, I guess, favorite game I've been playing this year, I'd say Baldur's Gate 3. It ain't been out too long, but I have been playing it. I've been really enjoying that. I've been playing like 2 campaigns, I guess you can say. One single player, one multiplayer with a group of friends. And that's been funny. So this game is like, kind of like a kind of shape your own story. Like fully shape your own story. Like obviously the game has like a storyline that's kind of going, but they give you so many choices and so many things you can branch out from doing. You meet these party members. You can either choose to have them on your team, you can recruit them, you can basically kill everybody in the game. So you can shape your story different ways. It's kind of like D&D as well. So like when you choose a choice, maybe like, you can kind of try to intimidate the person. You click the choice, it rolls like a D20, a 20-sided die, like you would do it in person, right? And it's got so much like freedom to combat to the point where you can have with it being kind of like like a top-down strategist game. Like you got like, say I got a bottle of grease, I can throw the bottle of grease at a person and I know this is like so basic, throw a fireball at it, right? Just My brain
Bruh,
can't
bruh.
think of like too many crazy things you can say.
You're doing a lot. You can do everything on it.
Yeah, you can do a lot. All right, and then it's like you kill somebody, right? And then you can go back to it later. That person would have influenced this quest here, but that person's not there. Or people here might be mad at you because you killed this guy, and then you would let his friend get away. It's cool though.
The game reveals that to you, like, well, since this person
No,
no longer exists.
like they may make a comment to it when you talk to these people later on, or you see these people later on.
He'll be like, "Hey, is Soup still around?"
Or they be like, these are the people who you pull up somewhere and you're like, oh, these are the people who killed this guy, right? And then like say you try to say an answer choice, you may miss the role, man. Now you gotta fight these people who you wouldn't have had to fight. You may not want to fight them. Like it's just
that's pretty cool.
And then
I feel like you talked about this game before earlier, but maybe I'm tripping.
I don't know. I also been playing the second one with friends, right? And then that's the online. It's funny, right? Dang. Friends make everything better, like you said, bro.
Right. I mean, what I guess
going through a friend.
What does the friends do that you couldn't do on a single player? Like, I'm assuming, can they influence your story?
Yeah, they influence the story and everything as well. Like they may be the first person to talk to somebody, or it was this part of the game. You talk to these people, right? Basically, like it's two factions feuding, right? And then they're in a cutscene, right? Like I'm not seeing the cutscene because I'm all over there.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can. You bounce back.
Okay, Discord messing up. It's like, yeah, y'all will say something and then they're like, yo, like stop, and it'll say something.
I don't know, it's just you, man.
Yeah, bro.
I was just hearing though. How did you find out about this game?
I just seen people talk about it. Oh, I guess it's just us talking for the podcast. I know they can't hear us.
Podcast?
Oh, they can't hear us.
I mean, I'm recording now, but
yeah, you can let us know when to go, man.
Let's hurry up and wrap this up because this thing ain't tripping.
All right, yeah. So GP asked me how I heard about it.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah. No, I just heard about it. People talking about it. It got to nowhere. Got a lot of hype talking about it. I was watching like a podcast. They brought it up there. People talking about it a lot on Twitter. So I was like, let me pick it up, right? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say
it's on Game Pass. Or?
Nah, it's just from what I know on Steam. It ain't on consoles yet, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. It might not ever be. Now I'll just finish that last story though. We was playing with friends, some faction, people talking, right? So my friends in the cutscene, it'll show like a little ear next to their icon. If they're talking to somebody, right? You can click on and listen in. I'm not listening to it, right? So I'm like, okay. In my game, I know if you say like one thing, they'll let you pass. So I'm like, okay, I can just run by while they talking. I'll run by. All out war break loose, bro. Out of nowhere, from me just running by, ignoring them talking the dialogue, they took it as a threat, and then both the factions start fighting, bro. I'm getting all these. I just literally got all these people killed from my negligence, bro. I'm like, man, that's just ruins that story.
It's always you, man. Why is it always you, man?
I didn't mean to do it, man. Look, I was like, what? I was like, why they start? I was like, they must have said something crazy, bro. They just like, no, it's because you start running by. I was like, dang.
That's funny. Wow, I like that. Okay. I might look into that. I like that. Just simply running by calls an event. That's pretty cool.
All right, guys. Sorry, we're gonna have to end this episode because this thing ain't crazy. Unfortunately, thank you guys for watching and listening. Y'all got any last remarks real quick? Like 2 seconds. This ain't silly.
I mean, appreciate y'all, man. Keep checking out the pod, man. We're gonna upgrade on the TikTok side of things as well. I mean, I know we're gonna get back on Facebook, Twitter, all the good stuff. So y'all keep hanging with us. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoy, man. Check out our past video with the tier list, Naruto, and with the gameplay. And let us know how y'all feel about it, man. Any games y'all recommend, let us know in the comment chat. And y'all have y'all a good night, morning, or whatever the time you're listening to it. Peace out, and y'all take care. GP out.
Yeah, man. Did know what GP said, man. Hey, appreciate y'all. How y'all feeling about the new content we be doing? Trying to spruce things up. Hey, thank y'all for listening. If you like it, share. If you don't like it, you can share too as well. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you guys. Sorry about the audio issues, but we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. So this has been Gas Podcast episode 17, season 2. We out.
Peace.